I'm divine. I'm so confident that I can fly. Said I'm the one. Yeah, I'm so wise.
All right, boom. We officially live. Episode 8 of the video experience. All right, we about to get ready to start the podcast. You feel me? Okay. Let's get it popping. Okay, so peace, family. You already know who it is. And look, if you don't know by now, you should. You feel me? Episode 8. Episode 8 of the Perpetual Perspective podcast. So you should know by now, family, who it is. You feel me? But if not, I'm going to remind you. You know what I mean? You know who it is. Your family. You know what I mean? Your family. Perpetual 333 family. The video experience. I need you tapped in by now. So if you don't have me on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube already, family, do that. If you're listening to this podcast right now, but you have not subscribed to me on YouTube, you should do that. You probably have already, but you should do that. Make sure you do. For everybody that's listening to the podcast, also, let me drop this right now, exclusive, because let me tell you this. I'm not sure who listens to my podcast as far as all platforms, right, family? But like I said, this is episode 8, right? And, when I look at the stats and stuff like that, on average, about 10 people have been watching or playing the podcast, you feel me? So as far as the video experience, that's where everybody is at. That's where everybody is at over there on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube for the video experience, which is just the same as the podcast. You feel me? What I do before every podcast episode is go live. I would go start a video. You feel me? The same video I'm talking into right now. I start a video before every single podcast episode. And then I go ahead on and start the podcast. So family, it's right here. I want you to tap into the video experience. If you haven't, tap into the video experience. Now, what I wanted to say, because I have a mouthful, you know what I'm saying? I'm just always, but what I wanted to say is this is exclusive, family. If you listen to the podcast, you will know I will be having a 3-winner giveaway, family. And I'm saying exclusive for the podcast, but the video go see as well. So look, let's get it. Everybody on YouTube, as well as everybody listening to the podcast. Family. What's good with you, baby? What's good with you, fam? How you feeling? How you vibing? Huh? I'm checking in. How you vibing, family? But look, I will be having a 3-winner giveaway. You feel me now? The 3-winner giveaway. All right, when? Within the next month, I will be having this giveaway. You feel me? All right, what's the requirements, right? So you will most definitely have to support me, meaning follow me on not at least every one of these platforms, family. The platforms that I have is this one, Instagram. No, this is YouTube. Then it's going to be Instagram. Then it's going to be TikTok. You feel me? And then the fourth one is going to be either my text or my podcast. It's up to you. Either you listen to the podcast, but I have no really surefire way of knowing that. But you need to sign up for my text. You feel me? You need to sign up for my text. If you don't sign up for my text, if you don't do those 4 things, you feel me, then don't even think about a giveaway. Don't think about a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can think about the giveaway all day, but just don't think about the winning side of it. You see what I'm saying, family? So I just want to get that out the way right quick because, look, it's not Apple giveaway. It's not T-Mobile giveaway. All them regular McDonald's giveaway. It's not no regular brands. I'm a real person, family. When I connect with y'all, so I really fuck with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, we family. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's through the screen. You feel me? So this is what I want to do. It's reciprocity, family. I come on here, you know what I'm saying? Speak, talk that talk. You feel me, family? But what I'm asking is that you follow me. Not follow me, I don't like the word, but you support me on all of those platforms. Those 4 platforms. You're going to have to subscribe to my text. You're going to have to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. You're going to have to make sure you following me on Instagram. You're going to have to make sure you following me on TikTok. It's that simple. You'll be submitted for the giveaway. You'll be entered for the giveaway. That simple, family, okay? I've done giveaways multiple times in the past before. You know what I'm saying? Because I love to give. Fuck you talking about? I'm a giving person. I'm a giving spirit. I have a giving heart. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've done giveaways multiple times, family. But this is what I'm doing another time around, okay? I love y'all. Fuck. But everybody I don't really be able to connect with in person, like on some real stuff. But understand y'all consume my content. What you talking about? You consume my content. Just understand that. Just understand that. Okay, family. So look, we gonna get into it. 5 minutes in, you know what I'm saying? I just had to go in on because if you're listening to the podcast, I appreciate you. If you watching the video, if you stayed this far, you know what I'm saying? I really fuck with you. You feel me? Because some people maybe fast forward it. You know what I'm saying? What this nigga talking about? She ain't even really get an introduction for the podcast. What is episode 8 about? She didn't even say what episode 8 was about. So let's get right into it, family. Huh? Let's get right into it, okay? Episode 8, family. This is officially episode 8 of the Perpetual Perspective podcast. And today on the podcast, this is what we're going to talk about, family. Okay? Discovering and exercising your magic. Okay, family? Now, this is the topic for episode 8's podcast, right? But I have a couple questions as well that I will answer. You feel me? Not really questions, but, you know, more topics to touch on, I'll say. Not questions. You feel me? So I will be touching on those as well as the topic of the day, the topic of episode 8. You feel me, family? Which is discovering your magic and exercising your magic, okay? I don't know that title. I just keep forgetting, but we're going to keep going, family. We're going to keep rolling with it, okay? This one. Discovering your magic, family. Okay? How many of us know our magic? How many of us know what magic is? Okay, I just want to drop a few questions. How many of us are in tune with our magic? How many of us have experienced our magic or know of our magic, but don't really practice with our magic? Because it's, you know, we at different stages, you know what I'm saying? We at different stages. And that don't just mean like you elevating or going up because you hitting a different stage or you better than the next person on a different stage. Your person is constantly changing stages. You might be here, then 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 you might... You. It's you versus you. We're not comparing you to no one else ever. That's not how I speak, okay? So the topic, discovering your magic, right? Discovering your magic. So the first part of this is going to be for those discovering their magic, right? Because I broke it up like this: discovering and exercising your magic. Discovering is one thing, but once you have discovered, you're aware of and you understand your magic, right? How do you exercise that magic? How do you start playing with that magic, right? Not how, I'm not, you know what I mean? But that's what we're going to be talking about, those two parts, you feel me? So discovering your magic, right? A huge part of discovering your magic is understanding and knowing that you are like no one else on this earth, family. No one else on this earth. You feel me? There is not another you out here, family. You got to know that. You got to understand that and really, really just have some type of pride in that. Some people can say they're proud of that and they're confident in that, but are you really, family? Are you really? I'm talking about in the inside, when you at the house, behind those closed doors, are you really proud and confident in who you are? Not when somebody is, you know what I'm saying, affirming that for you and, oh, you look good today. Oh, girl, I like your hair. Oh, bro, I really like the way, you know what I'm saying? Not that. You about yourself. Because you got to first, family, when you understand it's not another like you a step closer to discovering your power. And then second, family, don't think that your power has to look like another's, even if they might share the power that you have. You know what I mean? It seems. So let's say, just give an example right quick so you can stay with me, family, okay? Let's say that your magic, your power, look, magic, power, abilities, superpower, your, all of these words, family, means the same thing. All of these, your talents, your gifts, all of these words mean the same thing. So let's say your power, magic, ability, superpower, talents, gifts, you're a singer. And there's another person that's a singer, right? It does not, family, it does not guarantee that you gonna hit somebody or make them feel the way that the next person gonna make them feel. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you understand that, family? I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that, family. You are your own person, right? You are your own person, discovering your magic. You are your own person. Fall in love with you. A lot of times, family, we are very self-serving. We are there for others. We are that person that everybody can depend on, right? We are all of that. But I'm talking about, are you looking at you? Are you falling in love with you and discovering you, getting deeper into who you are? I might have spoken on this before. You might be like, damn, she talked about that in another podcast. Well, damn, what you got? Me? Just look at it's about me. Yes, it's about you. You control this whole shit. You control this reality. It's about you. I promise you. All roads gonna always lead back to you when you point that finger at somebody. What's happening? You got them 3 point right back at you. I want you to know that, family. Now look, that's passion. I love y'all. That's why I'm speaking like that. That's passion. I love myself. Shit, I'm speaking in the camera right now I love myself. So that's already what that is. Don't think it's anger, family. Understand that it's love. It's nothing but love when I speak this, right, family? So I'ma always point you to you, because listen. In this podcast, I'm never, just not even just a podcast, me. I don't need nobody. I want nobody depending on me or looking to me for no answers or being a holy grail for nothing, because I don't do that for nobody else. I'm not going to depend on another man to tell me everything about me or anything about me. So anybody you listening to, they better be pointing you back to you. Always. If not, red flags. My nigga, you talk about a red flag. That's a red flag, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They should always be, because if not, you never know. It might be some type of power motherfucker trying to get and gain or pull from you now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, you are your own person. You are your own person. Not even just person, spirit, soul, being. You are God. You are your own God. Come on. So yes, I will always speak on you. I'm going to do that because we must always be self-reflecting. This whole journey is about self-reflection. Right? But when you want to discover your magic, where else you gonna look for your magic? You could look out. Yeah, they might have tarot out here. They might have this out here. They might have that out here. It's a lot of different things. But you're gonna find out what your gifts are, your talents from here, from you. You see what I'm saying, family? From being with you. And you have to just put yourself, I always, excuse me, family. I always say, this is Earth School. This is Earth School. You hear me always constantly saying this is Earth School to throw it back at you and let you understand you're tuning in a class or something right now. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, family, we were not given no K through 12 spiritual education. We were not. But yet and still we're spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings living a human experience, right? So we had this K through 12, education that was this systemic, you know what I'm saying, systematic education, K through 12 systematic education. You feel me, family? But the spiritual education, some of us did. Some of us grew up in those type households and stuff where, okay, that might have been a thing, but family, a lot of us did not. And we're on our journey just being like self-taught type things and getting into different stuff. We ended up in different shit. Every which way, different shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what to believe in no more. We just leaning this way, then that way, because we don't know what to believe no more. We don't know what to know no more. We don't know what's true and what the fuck is not no more. You feel me, family? You feel me? So at some point in time, you got to get away from all of that shit and really just look at yourself and want to take time with yourself. One thing we might not really like is being with self. I mean, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it, family, but I tell you this. I know that it's crucial. It's essential for me to continue to keep going. Just not even just for me to elevate or ascend, just for me to keep going. For me to be able to exist another day. That's a requirement for me to take my time for me, family. But, just be intentional about that. Be very intentional about just wanting to isolate and take time. If you didn't go look at the video, I think it was could have been episode 4, family. I think it was episode 4. Isolation is the key to ascension. You feel me? It's essential. It's essential. You're going to hear me say a lot of the same stuff because I practice what I preach. I practice what I preach, family. Isolation is the key to ascension. You have to take that time with self. A lot of this other stuff can cloud you, distract you. You don't know if it's really you or not. How many of us out there are empaths? And I'm not saying in a bad way, like I'm just saying. How many of us resonate with that? I just hate a lot of terms that's being used because of how people are, and we're gonna get to that, but how people have made like spirituality a trend, right? So that's why certain words I just gotta like they kind of make me cringe, like twin flame. Okay. It's just one of those because it's so fucking watered down, washed down, and it's a trend. It's a fucking trend now. You know what I mean? Now, been however long, I don't know, but it's just like I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? At this point now, that it's like it's become a trend. It's the spirituality and the be spiritual. I'm a witch. I'm a this. I'm a that. I'm going to do some spell work. I just feel like the people who really out here working, it's not speaking on it. That was the mic dropping. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the work. When you know, you feel me? It's not being spoken on. That's just what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what I feel like. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I understand we're all learning ourselves and we're coming into ourselves and we're on our journey. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a thing that you have to wear or be or, you know what I'm saying, like put up on a display or type of situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's become that, right? But okay, let me back because like I said, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that. We're going to definitely get into that. Family, but yourself. Yourself, you. When it comes to discovering your gifts, take that time. I was talking about episode 4. Go see that. Isolation is the key to ascension. Take that time. It's a requirement. Just do it. You need to say to yourself, okay, if you're trying to discover your gifts. I'm not talking to nobody else right now. Let me just clear it up. I'm not talking to nobody else right now but those people who are trying to discover their gifts, discover their power, discover their magic. Time with yourself. Understand that whatever you ask for, you will have it. If you are aware of the fact that you have magic, you are. If you're looking at this video right now, you are. Let's just say that. Let's just say that really for facts. Because ain't no everybody or anybody going to be tripping up on me. You know what I'm saying? And stumbling upon a nigga like me. 333? Huh? Ain't no anybody and everybody just going to be stumbling upon my videos. Stumbling upon my energy. Nah, like you... It's some type of something that got us with this attraction. You see what I'm saying? To where it's like, and you're on my frequency or I'm on your frequency or we're vibrating on the same frequency. Let's call it. Because ain't nobody got nothing around here. But we're vibrating on that same frequency and now we've attracted. You see what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying, family. If you are watching this, then you know that you have some type of magic. You just might not truly be aware of what is your magic. How do you hone that magic? How do you, start to play with that magic and exercise that magic? You see what I'm saying? You want to know what is that magic. We're not getting to the how do you exercise yet, but you want to know what is that magic. You want to understand that magic and how do you further understand it so you can exercise. I should say that magic, right, family? Sit with yourself. Take time with yourself. Whatever you ask for, you will have. These same people who I'm still talking to, most of you have spiritual team. Most of you have spiritual guides that you connect with. Most of you have angels, ancestors that you connect with, right? Yes. Yes. Ask. Ask. Be open to receive it, because that's the other part of asking. You must ask. That's the first part, but the other part of asking, the other part of asking to receive and understand this information about yourself, right? To be shown this information, for this information to be revealed to you about yourself, right? You must put yourself in the state of receiving it. So you can't say, look, family, this is not what we're going to do. Spirit ancestors, please help me reveal to me my spiritual abilities, my powers. Help reveal to me my magic. What is it that I'm here to do? What is it that my purpose is? And then you turn around and think about this some Henny or this some motherfucking Casamigos. Woo! You know the vibe, nigga. You thinking that your spiritual team and your ancestors is about to give you anything, or you and your body filled with all that gook. And don't even, that's something extreme. That's just me giving an extreme example, but not even just that, but that, and then you turn around and you going to be mean to somebody, or you going to spread hate to somebody, but you wanting this and you wanting that and all of that, and you asking for this and that. It's about, you can't have yourself in the space of negativity, low vibrations and all that, because you won't receive. You simply won't receive. The more you stay dense, the more you stay in this 3D human reality, is the further away from that truth and understanding that you will have. You see what I'm saying? So don't even be thinking and expecting it to come to you in a 3D type of way either. It might come to you in your dreams. It might come to you in a way that you have an experience that brings you back to your childhood, where you remember what you used to love as a child. Because let's talk about that, family, right? Another very important way to discover our gifts, to discover our talents, our powers, our magic, our abilities, family. Another way is to think about and reminisce on, who was I when I was a little child? What was I into? What did I really love to do? Okay, I'm looking back when I was a little girl. I used to have this little kitchen, and I used to love to cook in that little play kitchen. I used to love to cook in that play kitchen. I would always fix my mom a new meal every day, and she'd sit and eat with me. And then even as I got older, I would love to try new recipes. Maybe it's meant for me to make people happy through my food. Maybe I'm meant to be a chef, and it's meant, because food feeds the soul. Food feeds the soul. What are you talking about? I know y'all know the sayings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Food feeds the soul. That's the way to a person's heart, you know what I'm saying, through their stomach. Huh? And especially when in this day and age, you got something, you got the right stuff that you chefing up and cooking up, you know what I'm saying? You really feeding the soul, because we ain't talking about that old soul food. You know what I'm saying, family? What my thing is, looking back to your childhood, you know what I'm saying? When you were in your innocence, when you were in your, you know what I'm saying? When you were there, family, when you were in your youth, what were you interested in? What did you love to do? Think about that. Take time, you know what I'm saying? Really feel that. Connect with your inner child, family. Who? How? Who? Me as a little girl, I will always pass people on the street, homeless people and stuff like that. People that just was like less fortunate and needed something. And I would just feel like I wanted to provide whatever it was that they needed. I wish I could be of service to them or help them in some type of way. And even when I did as a child give to homeless and stuff, I felt good about it. I see my mother do it, and it was a good feeling to see her do it, even if we didn't have. That's when it really impacted me. We might have not even had, but she was giving. And I'm like, damn, my mama giving even when we barely don't have, but that feel good though to give it, because they have less than what we got. At least we got a house to go back to while we on the road driving in the car giving it. We got a house, a warm house to go back to, and they don't. And I understood a concept there when I was younger that I still understand right now and connect deeply with. That giving spirit, like I told you, I am that, I have that. That's what fulfills me to be able to give to others, right? And be received in the best way, in the most positive way. That's important. Because if I'm giving and I'm not being received, that doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. If I'm giving and it's not being appreciated, that does not feel good. But when I'm properly being received, yes, that feels great. So as a young child, it felt good for me to help people. That's what felt good for me, helping people. And like I said, when I even as a child would have money and I would give, it felt like a good feeling in the inside. That's one feeling that you will never be able to deny, family. That feeling, right? What is that feeling? That tingly feeling, huh? That tingly feeling. Okay, let's talk about it. That perfect segue leads me into one of the little topics that one of my tech subscribers sent to me. You feel me? Shout out to that queen. You know what I mean? This is what she said. I have a topic idea, which is how do we trust our gut? This feeling that presents like a anxiety that usually ends up with you saying, I know this was going to happen, right? So when she says it's this gut feeling that I'm sorry, excuse me, family. When she says it's this gut feeling that usually ends up with you saying, I knew this was going to happen, meaning you already kind of predicted it. I feel like I already understand what she's saying. She's speaking on intuition right there, and that's a superpower right there in itself. That's an ability right there in itself. That's a gift right there in itself. That's your magic right there in itself. Your power of intuition. How in tune are you with you? How in tune are you with your higher self, family? And that's why what you always like this. She always saying you is about you, looking at yourself. Self-reflection is the key. Self-reflection is the order of the day. But we ain't gonna be reflecting all day now. But it is the order of the day, family. Most definitely the order of the day, okay? So look, boom. That intuition, I have a topic. I'm gonna read it one more time. I have a topic idea, which is how do we trust our gut? This feeling, how do we trust our intuition, right? Basically. So that's what she basically just saying. So how do I trust my intuition? Right? So I would say this to you, Queen. When you give me the question, Queen, how do I trust my intuition, right? You're aware of your intuition. That's the first thing I look for is awareness, right? If a person comes to me with a question, they got to be like aware with like a topic or something like that. They got to be aware. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be coming. So you're aware of it. You're aware of your intuition. You know what it is. Okay, so I want you to look at your intuition, right? One thing I keep saying throughout this video is you and you. It's you and you. It's you and you. And I don't even want you to think of it as a versus because you going to always be your best friend, right? But not even just your best friend. You could be your boo. Because that's how I look at myself, like my boo, Queen. Do it however you got to do for you. You feel me? But you got to really be like this with you, right? You got to be like this with you and mean that, Queen. Okay? So let me ask you this. This is what I want to ask you, Queen. This is what I ask you. If there's somebody that you have a relationship with that you trust, did you just start trusting them from the beginning when you first meet them? Did you just trust them from the beginning when you first met them? And even if you did you fully trust them to the capacity that you trust them now compared to when you first met them before you knew anything about them or had experience with them or, and had things go on between you two? Family? Queen? Answer that for me, Queen. Answer that for me and let me know. Okay? Because that's why I say look at it like a relationship. You in a relationship with yourself, Queen. How do you build up that your intuition, that trust of your intuition? You have to experience. You have to experience the same way you have to go through experience with a person to be able to build up that trust. You have to experience this within yourself. So you have been aware of it. The more you are aware, stay in that awareness as you experience it, you build up that trust. If you telling me right here in the topic, you feel me, that even after the fact, it always shows itself approved. It always shows itself approved after the fact because you had that feeling and it turns out to be true. Huh? That's your intuition trying to tell you something, Queen. And you know this, right? You know this, right? So you have to build that. You got to build up that relationship with yourself to where you have the confidence, and no overnight process, of course, but to where, and you do it in many different ways depending on you. How do you sit with yourself to know what you need to do for you? Because like I said, there's nobody that can, there's nobody that can give you the answer on you. You know that. There's nobody that can give the answer, especially now when it comes to your intuition. Because that shit, all that shit happened here. You couldn't explain your intuition. No one can explain their intuition. It's just that feeling. It's just that knowing. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Our intuition is just that feeling. No one can explain it. I'll give $1 million to the motherfucker who explain it. It's just that feeling. It's just that knowing, right? So you become more comfortable with that knowing. You start trusting that knowing more, right? And like I say, getting comfortable with that knowing. How do you get comfortable with it? You study it. Study yourself. Study it. Study it. Our body is like a fucking program. It runs the same shit. If you study yourself, you will see and know who you are. Truthfully. You know, Queen? Truthfully. Now, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. You feel me? Because I believe that any topic submitted or question is for not just you, but other people who might not speak it. Okay, they cut me on the audio, but we still got the video, family. They cut me on the audio, we still got the video, so we gonna hold on. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because we just got finished with the Queen's question. They cut me on the audio. I must have hit the 30-minute mark. Yeah, 31 minutes on here. Perfect. So I'm gonna go a couple more minutes, you feel me? Because now we about to dive into the second part, which is exercising your magic. You feel me? Discovering your magic. Like I said, man, for everybody it's just so different. I will not tell nobody how to discover their magic, only because, besides telling them to look within themselves, only because it's so much out here. It's so much. I don't want to be another motherfucker who telling you another motherfucking method or way. It's too much shit out here. Leave that shit to them. I'm gonna point you to you. I don't care. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to point you to you. But I promise you, you ask for it, you will have it. That's to everybody right now watching. I'm going to speak that for y'all. If you ask for it, you will have it. Speaking and saying that if you ask to know and understand and fully understand and overstand what it is your gifts are and your abilities and your magic, you will have it. That will shall be done. I'm gonna have to go get another little drink before the next one, family. So look, pow. This is what we about to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to end this video right quick. And yeah, we better go get a little sip. I'm gonna come back with the next piece. Okay, boom, here we go. Peace, family, here we go. I'm back at it, you feel me? So let's just get right into it, family. For the second part, you know, we got cut off the 30-minute mark. You already know, but we're going to keep it pushing, family. If y'all still on here with me, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going. Let's get it. Let's go. You feel me? So for the second half, we're going to talk about exercising. Exercising, family. Your magic, right? No. Right? Let me just sit back a little bit for this, family, because I don't want to be too... You know, for this, I really want to sit back for this one, family. Okay, exercising your magic. Now, when we talk about exercising your magic, first you're going to already be aware of your magic. You're going to already know what your magic is. You're going to already be in tune with your magic. This is who I'm talking to. Those people who are already in tune with their magic know the power that they hold. They know the power that they possess here on this earth. They've looked at their self for, you know, a period of time. They've been through, you know, great periods of self-reflection. Excuse me, family. Those type people, you feel me? That's why I said I can sit back, you know what I'm saying? Well, we can sit back. I can sit back for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like this. You know who you are. You feel me? You know who you are. And at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing a motherfucker can tell you that you already don't know. Right? That's just what it is. Because, look, you are my reflection. I am you and you are me, family. And this is exactly how I feel, right? So, I'm at the point now where I'm not seeking understanding or explanation of my gifts anymore. I'm very much in tune with what my gifts are, how I hone my gifts, how to hone those gifts, how to use those gifts, how to play with those gifts, family. And at this point, it's like I'm at the stage and in a period of using those gifts, right? And just playing with those gifts, experimenting with those gifts, because experience. I'm here to experience, family. That's what I'm here for. So let me give you a couple examples, family, of how I, right? How I just exercise my gifts. You feel me? Music, right? Let's start there. Music, right, family? I make music. Okay, I don't really call myself anything, a rapper, this, a singer, this, that. I don't do all of that. I'm an artist. I'll take that. I'm an artist. You feel me, family? But I make music. Understand that when I make music, family, I am totally in tune with my power. I'm totally in tune with my magic and my abilities at that moment. So this is why, as I perform, as I give my energy through the screen, you can feel me, you can understand me. That energy, that frequency that I emit is transmitted through that screen, is received upon whoever will put themselves in a space to receive, family. I mean, whoever will put themselves in a space to. No, it's not for everybody. No, it's not supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? The worthy only, if you ask me. You feel me? You really gotta be worthy of this energy. Fuck, I'm like that with my energy, family. You gotta be worthy of this. You know what I'm saying? It's that high cosmic currency. Like, yeah, family. That. You know what I'm saying? That. But like I said, that come with over time, experience. I'm not saying I'm the most experienced motherfucker. I'm a baby. I'm not claiming to be none of that, but I'm still saying the way I can talk, how I talk is because of that. I can't take that away as well. I wouldn't be speaking the way I speak if I couldn't speak that shit. And that only come from experience. That only come from knowledge. That come from wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Experience is always going to be your greatest teacher, family. No matter what. So anything you want to know, understand, or learn about yourself, you got to understand when you want to learn stuff and you want to see stuff about yourself and you ask for things, you better understand that you asking for experience along with it. We sit here and we be asking, I want to see this. Can you tell me this? Spirit, can you give me this? Spirit, can you give me the answer to that? Can you tell me this? Can you do this? Well, you better expect that there's going to be experience to come along with that. For sure. It ain't going to just be like, this is not no 3D type of thing when you talk spirit. That's not 3D, so you're not going to see it on a piece of paper or email or a text that pop up on your phone. You not get no text that pop up on your phone. Oh, God sitting there. Oh, you want to know your spiritual gifts? Let me look. I got you. Oh, yeah. So you're clairvoyant. You are able to make people happy when you just... God is not doing that. It's not coming. The message is not coming to you like that. Spirit is not giving it to you like that, family. Spirit is just not, okay? Okay, family? So. All right. So back to just speaking on exercising your gifts, your magic, family. You must be in tune with it. You can't exercise anything you're not in tune with, family. You can't exercise no gifts and talents if you're not in tune with it, right? But once you're in tune with it, you play with that shit, family, and you play with it in different ways. Like I said, music. I totally tap in. I shed all ego. I forget about this shell, this body, this vessel. I forget about this. I let it all go, you feel me? And I speak from my soul, who my soul is, my being, that being inside of this, family. That's where I come from in my music. So that's why people are able to say, oh, I scrolled on this video and it made me cry. I felt every word and stuff like that. Do you understand that, family? I didn't have to, like, that shit just, that's powerful, family. That is power, family. For something to be powerful like that, that is power. This is my power, family. My speech, the way I speak, I give off a certain tone and vibration with my speech. I know how to go up. I know how to go down. I know how to take it back sometimes. I know how to make sure that you understand me. You know, family? So this is all energy, frequency, and vibration that I'm giving. You know, it's easy to comment, oh, the vibes, but it's big salute to all the people who really be tapping in with me in the DMs. Because you know, the real people know I'll send a voice memo quick. Salute to all the people who really tap with me in the DMs. Like, I see you, God. Peace, reflection. You know what I'm saying? I love what you do. You ain't got it ain't about, you know what I'm saying? You just, you see your reflection. You say that and you keep pushing. That's what it's about. That's what we here for. We know that we're powerful. I'm talking, like I said, I'm talking to the people who know, who exercise their gifts. We know who we powerful, but it damn sure feel good for our reflections to just solidify it and like not even just solidify, but reflect that shit back to us and affirm that shit for us. You know what I mean? It's already solidified, but affirm that shit for us. You feel me? It ain't no wrong in that. That shit feels great. That shit feels great to connect with other. I'm talking about reflections, not just like-minded individuals. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your direct reflection. Beings who have similar energetic signatures to you. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Y'all vibrate on certain similar type frequencies or like frequencies, family. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you know, this is one-sided. All I can do on this podcast right now is talk about me, myself. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, for those people who are exercising their gifts and exercising their magic, I'm speaking on me right now. You feel me? I definitely would love for everybody to comment on this video. Comment when they see this and let me know, what are your gifts? What are your talents? Everybody got their own magic, man. Everybody got their own magic, man. We do. Everybody does. And you got to tap into yourself to be able to really fully unlock that shit and bring that shit out, because no matter what amount of how much your shit is out here to teach you and guide you or sway you or bring you a certain way, everything is still here, family. So that shit is showing you something. It's reflecting something back to you. But at the end of the day, this is where the full unlocking is going to come from. Most of the downloads, however you want to call them, goes on through here. You might consume a piece of information, but that information don't really hit a sync. It might not until days after or something, family. That's valid. That's valid. Exercising, family. Exercising your magic, right? Another one for me, family. Okay? Exercising my magic. Sometimes I can be in certain situations, and I know how to take over those certain situations to make sure that they will turn out or work out in my benefit. Now, this is not to say that I will negatively affect another, because that is never my intent, never will be. If I ever have the intent to negatively affect another, I understand that anything that might be sent will directly be sent right back to me, so I don't even have the desire. Right? So whenever I might be manipulating this energy in such way, understand, family, that it's intended with no harm involved to none. It's only for the highest and greatest good of all. It's intended with no harm to none, family, always, right? But this is so it can be the greatest, the most positive outcome, right? So it might be a situation where it might not seem the best. It might not look like it'll be turning out the best, but I will energetically manipulate that energy to where it will turn out to be a better situation, family. And I have done that many times. Like I said, I can't off the top be able to, but I'm sure many people can resonate with that. Before everything happens, I always know. I don't, anybody who's around me close enough who you know can tell you this. So talk about intuition, my shit on the thou wow, okay? My shit on the thou wow, okay? Another one of my powers, another one of my gifts, my magic. The ability, well, you know how we talked about being an empath, or empathy. You know what I mean? That's another one. That's another one. You know what I mean? That's another one. When I used to be younger, I just used to walk in the stores and stuff like that. I just remember this very vividly. I would walk in the stores or walk in places where it's a lot of people, and I would feel a lot of things. I almost felt as if I could hear what people were thinking and what people were saying. This was when I was younger. I now understand that it's valid. That's exactly what it is. But I used to be it was a lot. So I would start to feel what other people were feeling. It'd be a lot of feelings that I was picking up on. I didn't know what it was. I just know I felt weird as hell when I would go in places with a lot of people like that, especially the store, right? Until boom, I realized, okay, yeah. As I got older and not even just older, but starting to get more in tune with who I was, I realized, okay, this is a gift. This is a gift that I have. And I started to realize I had to control this. I have to find my balance with this because it's going to happen regardless. Either I understand it and I start to use it to my benefit or I allow it to control me. You know what I mean? And be out of control as a result of it, right? So I had to get a grab on it. I had to get a hold on that shit, right? And I go in the store now and I worry about me when I go in the store. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to grab onto this, what sister got going on right here. This person's day over here. The way this person feel about their partner that they with. I be hearing all of that shit. I promise you, family. Reading minds is a real thing. I read minds. Okay? That shit, I never said that before. Just my face. I swear to God, this is, if you, the people who really know me know this because like I said, I do it. I do it with them. There is a lot of things they might not want to say, but I hear them thinking it. So I will say it. They're like, how did you? They don't even have to say how, but that's just a reaction. They're like, how did you know I was a? You know how I know, nigga. You know, I just know. But that's another one of my abilities, you know what I'm saying, to read minds. When we watch movies and stuff like that, it's real, like kind of more cartoony and stuff, but it's a real gift. It's a real thing. These movies and shit like that, all this sci-fi, science fiction shit is real as hell. This shit real as fuck. That shit real, you know what I'm saying? Like, gifts are real. Spiritual gifts are definitely real. Okay, spiritual gifts. Let's talk about it. Hold up. So right here, family. All right, let's talk about it right quick. And I think I'm going to end with this, family. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody, I want y'all to comment below. What are your gifts? What is your magic? You feel me? I'm just speaking on mine. If anything in this podcast I spoke on, you want me to elaborate on or go deeper, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to end it with this one, family. I've spoken this on a podcast before. My mother transitioned when I was 20 years old, which was 4 years ago, family, right? So understand this. My mother was my best friend, okay? She was my best friend. She was not only my mother, she was my best friend. I was her firstborn, okay? Couldn't tell me nothing, right? Many a times I was called a golden child or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just up there, family. But just understand this was my best friend. And for whoever got a, you know what I'm saying, a relationship like that with their mother, you know the vibes, right? So for my mother to transition in this world, it left me very, very confused. It left me feeling a lot. Understand that even to this day, I still feel as a result of that. I don't feel like that will ever go away. You know what I'm saying? But understand this, family. At some point, I got an understanding that in order for me to still have some type of connection with my mother or connect with her, be able to receive messages that she would have for me, that I would need to let go of this physical more and connect to my spiritual being more. Because if I was showing up as my spiritual self, I could talk to her directly as her spiritual self, who she is right now, as her transition person, the person my mother used to be. I could show you a picture, man. Look. Okay, family, this person right here, family, this person right here, the physical person, this is a vessel. This is transition, family. But where is she? Because we all know energy is only transformed. Energy never dies. It's never created nor destroyed. Where is she, family? All through this podcast. All through me. All through whatever else situation or energy she chooses to embody as a spiritual essence. You know, we don't even maybe want to call it a being or say, but understand she's in her spiritual form. Let's say as a spiritual form. So unless I get into my spiritual form, I can't connect with her. So once I realized that, family, understand that I set with myself a whole lot more, because this physical wasn't going to get me closer to her, was it? She gone. She gone. Mom. Come on, family. I'm not making this shit up. This real life, family. She gone in this physical, right? But if I morph into my spiritual form, I understood that I could connect with my mother who transitioned, who is now into her spiritual form. Family, is power in that. So understand that alone has been a journey for me over these past 4 years. And that connection to my mother has only gotten stronger. Stronger to the point where now I hear her words in my thoughts or in my mind. When I want to know something from her, she speaks right back to me through me. Come on, family. Like I said, I can't make this shit up, family. I can't make this shit up. And I would love to, you know what I'm saying, just do a little spill or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on a whole situation with the transition of moms. But I want to do that on a podcast or something with somebody. The next podcast, I want it to be interviews type podcast, a guest podcast. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a guest on the podcast, family. I want to have a guest on the podcast. So look, we're going to wrap it up right there, family. I want y'all to know this. It's nothing but love on my end, family. I appreciate y'all. I've been staying committed to this every Thursday. You feel me? No matter what I got going for the day, making sure I put something out for y'all, because it's love. It's not just for y'all. This is for me as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a great release. I'm speaking to my reflection, and I love this. Okay? I love this. I love myself. I love you, family. Okay? I love you. All right? So, just everybody who watching this, everybody who listening to the podcast, you feel me? It's all love. Text me. 504-333. Hold up. Them 333s come crazy. 504-777-3346. Okay, family? 504-777-3346. And listen, if you listen right now, I want you to text me this. Love. All caps, LOVE. If you listen to this podcast and you listen all the way to the end to right now, I want you to text me love. LOVE. And I got a surprise for you, okay? Peace, family. You already know what it is. I'm signing out. Aye! All right, we got it. Family, that podcast. Family. Family. Oh my God. Listen, family. Okay? There's a lot going on. I know. Bear with me, baby. Listen, family. The next podcast, I'm speaking into existence that I will not be looking into the screen alone, but I will be conversating with somebody who watches my podcast, tunes into the podcast, and wants to do like a guest style type podcast with me. We can go back and forth with questions and just share our... Listen, ain't nobody judging you on my podcast because they can't. Motherfucker can't touch you on my podcast. This is the perpetual perspective. They know. They not tapping into the podcast unless they already know and understand that. So they not coming with the bullshit, family. I'm not letting them come with the bullshit. This the perpetual perspective. We not saying this the Holy Grail podcast. This is not the answer to life podcast. Huh? This is not the perpetual answers podcast. This is the perpetual perspective, my nigga, podcast. So this is the perpetual perspective. Mine and mine only. And I will be sharing my perspective with somebody I'm speaking into existence next episode, you feel me? And we just gonna build back and forth. However, it's whatever because it's my podcast. Don't nobody tell me how to move with it, how to go with it. It's mine. Okay, family, I love y'all. Just keep hitting me with the topics, you know what I'm saying? Keep hitting me with the questions and just keep sending me the love. Shit, everybody who send me love, it's all love.
Had to take a step back and just look into the mirror. I won't stop now, cause my vision's getting clearer. Still voices in my head trying to figure how to clear them.